Welcome to BookTales, where I review books for the Chaos Library. This review for Alone by Jennifer Lynn Reynolds will be as condensed as the actual story itself turned out to be. I was along for the ride with this book despite the appalling number of grammar and editing issues until I got to the end. The entire book turned out to be a prologue for the real story, which is told in a few paragraphs in the epilogue. It was like reading Gone with the Wind, only the entire novel was all about life before the war, followed by a summary like, there was a war and most of the people died and Scarlett almost starved to death, but then she married a Yankee and had his baby, and then the baby died and her husband left her. The end. If this author had written The Wizard of Oz, it would have been 150 pages about life in Kansas and an epilogue like this. Then a tornado ripped Dorothy's house up and hurled it into the air, dropping it in a magical land where she met a bunch of peculiar people and learned that there was no place like home after all. I was going to give this book about 3.5 stars, but the epilogue was so incredibly heavy-handed and gratuitous that it got 1.5. I can see why this was self-published, because no self-respecting publisher would have touched it. 1.5 tell the story in the book, not the epilogue, stars. You've reached the tail end. Look forward to another book tale soon, and don't forget to visit the Chaos Library.